The most powerful person in Pakistan is not the country's Prime Minister or President. It is the Army Chief. And up until recently, General Asim Munir preferred to remain behind the scenes. But that all changed a few days before the deadly terror attack in Kashmir's Pahalgam, in which 26 innocent tourists were killed.
It was our jugular vein. It is our jugular vein. We will not forget it.
About 2 weeks before the attack, Munir stood before a packed hall at the Overseas Pakistanis Convention in Islamabad and referred to Kashmir as Pakistan's jugular vein. This is being seen as a possible trigger for the terror attack in Pahalgam, which was plotted by an offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Taiba.
Our stance, government stance on
Munir's invocation of the two-nation theory and claims about differential treatment of Hindus and Muslims may have emboldened the resistance front to single out Hindus and shoot them at point-blank range. Post-Pahalgam, as pressure built in India for a forceful response, Munir stood on top of a tank and addressed Pakistani troops. He said any military misadventure by India will be met with a swift, resolute and notch-up response. Analysts say Munir's hardline views on India have been shaped by his time leading Pakistan's army as well as spy agency, and by his belief that the long-running conflict with India is at heart a religious one. Asim Munir was raised in a family with deep Islamic roots. Munir studied initially at an Islamic seminary in Rawalpindi. He then graduated from the Officers Training School at Mangla. Commissioned in 1986, Munir's early career saw him posted in multiple places, including Saudi Arabia and the Siachen Glacier. While posted in Saudi Arabia, Munir memorized the Holy Quran, which earned him the title of Hafiz-e-Quran. He went on to become Director General of Military Intelligence in 2016 and then Director General of the Inter-Services Intelligence, or the ISI, in 2018. He was heading the spy agency when a suicide bombing in Kashmir's Pulwama killed 40 CRPF Jawans. Later that year, Munir was removed from his position, allegedly due to his confrontation with then Prime Minister Imran Khan over corruption involving Khan's wife Bushra Bibi. But after General Qamar Bajwa retired as Pakistan's Army Chief in 2022, Munir got the job. His appointment as Army Chief was seen as a strategic move by the political establishment to ensure continuity within the military. In November 2024, the Pakistani Parliament extended the tenure of military chiefs to 5 years, effectively securing Munir's position until 2027. General Asim Munir's religious ideology significantly influences his strategic approach, particularly when it concerns India. But when he decides to align Pakistan's military objectives with religious mandates, it is only likely to escalate tensions with India. For instance, Pakistan could prioritize ideological goals over pragmatic approaches. So India will have to be prepared for an unpredictable Pakistani military under General Asim Munir.